Well, I just wanted to say hello to everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Karl Sandoval of Sandoval Engineering. I just thought I'd make a short little video and just give a loud greeting and shout out to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your time and effort in looking me up, checking out my videos. And whether I'm on YouTube or Patreon or Facebook or Instagram, thank you all very much. I appreciate the support. I'm really glad that I get a lot of optimism and I get just tons of favorable comments, from you guys. And trust me, it is well appreciated. And once again, I just wanted to say thank you. I had a little issue with, acquiring a camera and getting videos made and getting them posted and etc., etc. Don't want to give excuses. I mean, it should have all been done, but actually I've had a lot going on. I don't want to go into details about it. Some personal issues. But in the end, everything that I've been involved with is good, and it just takes a little effort. And I think the element that really made it all difficult was the time element. Everything that I got into and was involved with, it just took time. So as you all know, we have our responsibilities, financial responsibilities, personal responsibilities, and but anyway, I got it all squared away, and I think I can get videos uploaded more frequently now. What I'm showing you here is a guitar that I built a while back. It's got my old Sandoval logo on it. It's a gold metallic. It is for sale. I think I featured it a couple times on my Facebook page, but I still have it. It's still for sale. It's going to go to the highest bidder and the person that's most generous. I'd like to point out, and this is very, very important, I'm going to get involved with receiving gifts from my subscribers in terms of finances. And it's something that I'm going to request. Not so much that I really need the money, it's just that everything costs so darn much these days to get done, and buying supplies and parts and accessories and everything involved in getting guitars built, as well as maintaining machinery and electricity, etc., etc. Sob story. I'm not trying to give you a sob story, but I would just like to let everybody know that any donations, any financial gifts, any means like that sent to me, or you can contact me via my email at karl@karlsandoval.com, all lowercase, and I can help you with your arrangements. But in sending monies to me, it's not that I want to be greedy. Please, a lot of people they comment about the pricing of my guitars, and they are expensive. I got to tell you, it's a custom, handcrafted guitar, very, very labor intensive. No matter what model I make, if it's the Sandoval.V, if it's a Star guitar, a Megazone, a Strat style, Tele style, my own creations, whatever, they're very labor intensive. I'm a one-man shop. I do it all by myself, and I'm going to count on these donations and gifts to help me maintain everything, and financially, and and feel free to give if it's going to break you financially, if it's going to make you feel like I'm greedy, or if you've got negative ideas about it, please, I would just rather you not send me anything. I'm just looking for the gift givers and the generosity from those who love this type of work. And I would be totally appreciative of anything that is sent my way. I really want to expand on these YouTube videos. I do have a Patreon set up, and I still need to work with that. YouTube, I think I finally got things in order. I've got Facebook, Instagram. You can contact me by email. I have my website. My website is karlsandoval.com, and I spell my name with the letter K. Please understand that, the letter K. If you use the letter C, nothing's going to happen. So my website is karlsandoval.com. Instagram is Sandoval. Oh shoot, what do they call that? Oh, I'm drawing a blank here. I hate that when that happens. But it's the lower line below the letters. I'll just say lower line for my absent-mindedness here. So it's Sandoval lower line guitars. Let's see, my Facebook would be underscore. That's what they call it. I knew it was going to come to me. Instagram, Sandoval underscore guitars. That will get you to Instagram. A lot of photos there. My Facebook would be Sandoval Engineering Custom Guitars. Patreon, if you just look up Karl Sandoval, it'll get you to my Patreon page. You know, and once again, you know, if and then by email, you can contact me by sending me an email at karl@karlsandoval.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from anyone who has any questions, comments. But let me tell you, man, I don't do well with negativity. I don't do well with complaining. I don't do well with rattling on nonsense, people who I should be like this person and I should be like that person, blah, 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 blah. You know, look, I'm going to say it like this, straightforward. I love everybody out there. I don't know you. I'd love to get to know you. But if you're negative, I don't want anything to do with you. Please, you know, if you don't like my name, who I am, my nationality, what I've built, who I've done work for, move on. Very simple. Move on. Contact somebody else. Favor somebody else. What I do is not for everybody. Please understand that. What I do in my custom guitar building is not for everybody. And if you want to view my videos, if you want to see my photos, if you want to get to me through Instagram, Facebook, my website, power to you. I'd love to have you do that. Please subscribe to my Patreon page, my Facebook page, my Instagram, my YouTube videos. By all means, man, I just want to, I know there's a lot of you out there that have had difficulty in getting a hold of me or contact me. I don't have a landline phone number. I only have a private cell phone number, but email is the best way, and I'll answer any questions you may have. And I just want to enlighten you and just let you know that I've done a lot of work for people throughout the years, since 1979 and before, when I worked with the early guitar company. That's another thing I'm probably going to not want to do, is mention a lot of different names of people who maybe I've worked for, and maybe if I've done work for them. I don't know, but you know, I don't want to create any friction with anybody. I am a custom guitar builder. I fabricate my guitars from A to Z. I work alone, and I'd like to show some of my processes of fabrication. I'm not going to show everything. Unfortunately, there's a lot of, let's just say, I'll call them copycatters. You know, they mean well, but I mean, I don't mind assisting anybody, and I don't mind that you copy what I do. But when you create a whole business and you want to just do nothing but what Sandoval Custom Guitars does, and you're basically just gonna put another name on it. I don't. That doesn't hit me well. So there's people already out there that are like, they're on my bandwagon. I guess I should be flattered because for whatever reason they don't have the intelligence to create their own ideas and fabrication and guitars and how they run their business, and that's okay. But all you copycatters and all you, and like I say, I'm talking about people who want to do reproduction constantly and make a profit off of my ideas, my name, and so I don't want to assist those people at all, and so that would be the reason why I don't. Like I've had comments where people will request, well, why don't you start and show how to make a Sandoval dot free from A to Z. Show everything. It's like, really? It's something that I work real hard at. I've worked hard for many years to achieve where I'm at, and there's a lot of, well, I'm not going to say a lot, but there's a handful of rotten apples out there that they're going to ruin the barrel. And there's a lot of good apples out there. You know who you are. You're good people. All you rotten apples, you know who you are. And power to you. I mean, if you're sustaining your livelihood on, copying somebody else and claiming it's your product, well, you know what? Go at it. I can't police the world, and I refuse to police the world. But I'll tell you right now, there is only one custom, handcrafted Sandoval.V that's made by myself that is world famous, and not because I play the guitar. We all know who played the guitar. That was Randy Rhoads. I have to give him great admiration for him to come to me and contact me, and to be able to build this guitar. But anyway, I would like to show multiple videos of key installation, fret work, inlay work, mounting pickups, wiring, finishing, binding, etc. I mean, the whole list is just endless. And not only that, I work with electronics. I'm an old school vacuum tube aficionado, and from hi-fis to radios, custom amps. I either work on them or I custom build my own. Lately, it's been a lot of test equipment, old school test equipment that are operated by vacuum tubes that I have been purchasing off of the internet and rebuilding them and diagnosing them, and it's fun. It's what I do for fun. And one of my plans is to come up with, I would like to come up with my own version of a, let's say, 40 watt, 50 watt mid-range distortion element tone amplifier that's all tube. And there are some that have been out there and manufactured in the past by some big names. And my point is to not create competition for anybody, but to just see if I can create my own version of a, I'll just say 50 watt, 40 to 50 watt tube amplifier, head or combo, that just screams with tonality and quality distortion, if there's such a thing, quality distortion. Actually, distortion is something that is from what the old schoolers claimed as nauseous. They didn't want distortion in their clean sounding equipment, But leave it up to rock and rollers back in the day where power wasn't there. So they would crank up their amplifiers and boom, there's your natural distortion that we all have come to love and want to own in our own equipment. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to be working with that a little bit, and I'll feature some electronic teardowns and build-ups of some equipment. But I'm just glad to be able to do this stuff, work on both guitars I repair them, I custom fab them, and then I repair tube equipment, and I want to custom fab some tube equipment. So, it's just, it's some of my joys. I'm also into hot rods. I got a truck that I'm working on. I may have posted some pictures on Facebook, and there's been a delay there, like I said earlier, time factor. And I've got an old flathead Harley motor that I want to make a nice bobber type motorcycle, custom motorcycle. I've been studying welding, and I'm pretty much mechanically inclined, and I love these challenges. One of my most recent challenge is Perkins diesel engine. Starting to get into that a little bit.